You know you haven't seen this country until you leave the roads behind. Try turning back the pages to another place and time. Park beside a wild river, pull a canoe down off the rack, dip the paddle in the water, and know for certain that you're back. And the paddle in the water is a long lost friend. There are times I'd like to wander down a river without end, in a hull of flowing cedar, carved by knowing hands, that sings of rushing water, the spirit of the land. From Quebec to Athabasca, it's a land that doesn't change. 3,000 miles of forest that at first seems hard and strange. And the rivers are the highway as they flow from lake to lake. And as you paddle through the water, you live for living's sake. And the paddle in the water is a long lost friend. There are times I'd like to wander down a river without end.
The Eye of the Needle, with only Michelle paddling. We'll see how well he does.
Oh, is that a test?
That's a test.
The rock itself is ancient.
Okay, back out into another channel. And do we go this way?
Or
Do we go that way? Or do we go this way?
Well, there stands a foolish man. You may strip away the forest and dam the water still. Dig the metal from its body. It has a spirit you can't kill. And the paddle in the water is a long lost friend. There are times I'd like to wander down a river without end, in a hull of flowing cedar, carved by knowing
One more to go.
hands, that sings of rushing water, the spirit of the land. Tell the weather by the east wind. Tell direction by the sun. And the stars that shine at midnight. can be touched by anyone. And you know it's not a playground, and it can take a heavy toll. There are days of quiet glory that show a window on your soul. And the paddle in the water is a long lost friend. There are times I'd like to wander down a river without end, in a hull of flowing cedar, carved by knowing hands, that sings of rushing water, the spirit of the land.